Hello everyone, my name is Connor, welcome back to the channel, and today we are doing the Royal Rumble 2020 review. Yes, I'm in my bedroom again because I'm really tired, don't feel like running down the stairs with all my shit just to bring it all back up. So yeah. We start with the first match on the pre-show, a men's singles match, Sheamus vs. Shorty G. Prediction was Sheamus for both Jesse and myself. A lot of quick back and forth action, Sheamus starting to take control, Shorty G sending Sheamus over the top rope, sending both men outside. Sheamus attacks the hand and the fingers. He's still in control, still attacking the hand. Hits the 10 beat to the bottom end, went way far over 10, had to make up for some lost time, I guess. Continues them outside the ring. Shorty G starts to build some momentum, hits some cannonball kicks to Sheamus in the corner, attacking the hurt knee/ankle of Sheamus. The moonsault is caught, but Shorty G counters the catch into a DDT and then hits a moonsault after. Hits the O'Connor roll German suplex, but Sheamus is out at 2. Attacks the ankle some more. He gets the ankle lock in after avoiding a top rope move. Back in the ankle lock after avoiding the bro kick. White noise reversed into a crucifix pin. Sheamus gets out of it, hits the bro kick, wins 1-0 on predictions, 8 out of 10. It was a great match. It was a bit slow at the start, but they both put on a great showing. I'm glad to see Sheamus back. I've missed Shamey. And Shorty G looked great in the match as well. Match number 2, the United States Championship match, Andrade versus Humberto Carrillo. Prediction was Andrade for both of us. Great match starting off between the two. It was very fast-paced. Obviously, it's going to be a great match. They're great rivals. Andrade with amazing reverse DDT off of the ropes to Carrillo. Andrade with the cross armbreaker over the ropes. Sunset flip powerbomb by Carrillo, springboard crossbody by him, roll-up moonsault caught by the knees, hits a springboard moonsault to the outside as Andrade slides out under Carrillo. Carrillo is thrown in the turnbuckle, double knees in the corner to Carrillo, lots of counters between the two of them. Andrade catches him with a kick up top, chops between the two up on the ropes. Carrillo hits the Hurricane Rana off the top rope. Andrade rolls him up and wins the match. 2-0 on predictions, 8 out of 10. I was hoping it'd end a bit more conclusively as the roll-up finish got used like a decent amount this weekend. It was like, or last weekend, it was like, wonderful. The reversed roll-up was very nice though. And I'm hoping it's setting up for a Mania match. They did also have a rematch on Raw this past week that Humberto won by DQ as Selena Vega got involved, and then he DDT'd Andrade onto the concrete outside the ring to write Andrade off TV for a month because Andrade was suspended for a wellness policy violation. I'm not entirely sure what he was suspended for, but he was suspended for a wellness policy violation. That's all they said. Match number 3, we start off with the men's Falls Count Anywhere match, Roman Reigns versus King Corbin. The prediction was Reigns for both. Reigns takes down Corbin's lackeys as he takes forever to enter the ring. He's in control of the match, a bit of fighting outside the ring. Superman punch is reversed. Corbin hits deep 6, attacks him with the steel steps, sets up the Spanish announce table, choke slam onto the German announce table, and Corbin covers after. Superman punch is caught, slams Reigns through the Spanish announce table. He slammed off an equipment case, hits a Samoan drop through the Mandarin announce table, then through the French announce table. Corbin drives Reigns spine first into another equipment box. They start fighting on the equipment area. Robert Roode and Dolph Ziggler come up and start attacking Reigns. Big shock. Prepare to handcuff him to a railing, but the Usos come out and start attacking them. Super kick by Dolph to one of the Usos. I believe it was Jimmy. Or sorry, it was Jay. Jimmy dives down, taking down Roode and Ziggler and also Jay. Reigns throws him into a porta potty, then tips it over with Corbin inside. Surprisingly, there was nothing inside. The dugout then gets uncovered. Corbin grabs a chair and starts attacking him with it. Superman punch on the dugout, followed by a spear. Reigns wins 3-0 on predictions, 10 out of 10. It was a great match. There was a lot of wild spots in it. I liked the way it was really cool how it ended on the dugout. We'll see if they both can compete later in the Rumble. Heads to a backstage segment with Samoa Joe and Kevin Owens. Kevin Owens talks about his luck in Houston. If you don't know, he won the Intercontinental Championship as well as the Universal Championship, both in Houston. And then goes to a backstage segment with Fire and Desire before the Women's Rumble, and Sonya says she'd throw herself over the top rope if it came down to her and Mandy left in the match. Match number 4, the Women's Royal Rumble match. My prediction was Alexa Bliss. Jesse's prediction was Charlotte Flair. Entrant number 1 is Alexa Bliss, son of a bitch. Entrant number 2 is Bianca Belair. If you guys don't know how I do this, I focus on some big spots, some small botches that happen occasionally because sometimes they're fun to focus on, and who enters and who exits. That's about it. I don't really focus on too much more because it's a very difficult thing to focus on with a Royal Rumble. Entrant number 3 is Mighty Molly. Entrant number 4 is Nikki Cross. Belair hits the KOD on Cross onto Bliss. Entrant number 5 is Lana, and she starts talking. Fucking kill me now. She says she's the greatest WWE superstar ever. The fuck, bitch. What the fuck? Entrant number 6 is Mercedes Martinez. Number 7 is Liv Morgan. Lana gets eliminated by Liv. Liv is then eliminated by Lana. Entrant number 8 is Mandy Rose. Number 9 is Candice LeRae. Molly Holly is eliminated by Bianca Belair. Rose is thrown over, but she's caught by Otis, who is lying on the ground on his back for whatever reason. Entrant number 10 is Sonya Deville. Martinez is eliminated by Fire and Desire. Number 11 is Kairi Sane. Number 12 is Mia Yim. Kairi Sane hits the insane elbow on Candice LeRae. Alexa saves Nikki from being eliminated by Bianca Belair. Belair uses Bliss to take out Cross. Bliss pulling the hair to save herself. Deville accidentally hits Rose out into Otis's arms. Bianca Belair then hits Sonya Deville into both of them and then knocks them over, and that knocks them over, and Sonya Deville and Mandy Rose are both eliminated. Entrant number 13 is Dana Brooke. Candice LeRae gets eliminated by Bianca Belair. Kairi Sane gets eliminated by Bliss, and then Mia Yim gets eliminated by Bliss. I actually missed that one when I was first going through it, so I don't entirely know when this happened. I just know it happened around the time of Dana Brooke entering the match. Entrant number 14 is Tamina. Tamina is eliminated by Belair as she reverses an attack. Belair now holds the record for the most eliminations. Woohoo. Entrant number 15 is Dakota Kai. Number 16 is Chelsea Green. Dakota Kai is eliminated by Chelsea Green. Green is then eliminated by Alexa Bliss right after. Alexa eliminates Dana Brooke with help from Bianca. Then Alexa gets eliminated as Belair whips her into the turnbuckle off of her hair. And I've lost my prediction. So Jessie has the best chance of this one. Entrant number 17 is Charlotte Flair. This fucking sucks balls. Entrant number 18 is Naomi with an afro. Welcome back, Naomi. Entrant number 19 is Beth Phoenix, who at one point is busted open really bad on her head. Her head's covered in blood. It was insane. Don't entirely know how she got busted open. She didn't really talk about it. There's nothing on Twitter about it. All I know is a lot of blood on the back of her head. Entrant number 20 is Toni Thick Storm. Bianca Belair is eliminated by Charlotte Flair. Entrant number 21 is Kelly Kelly. She hits the stink face to Toni Storm. Entrant number 22 is Sarah Logan. This is about the time when we first really noticed how badly busted open Beth was. Sarah Logan and then Kelly Kelly are eliminated by Charlotte Flair. Entrant number 23 is Natalya. She starts helping Beth. Powerbomb by Natty and Beth to Charlotte. Entrant number 24 is Xia Li. Entrant number 25 in a nice Sindel from Mortal Kombat cosplay is Zelina Vega. Naomi starts attacking Beth Phoenix, stops Lee, Natty, and Beth from eliminating Flair. Good job, Naomi, you fucking stupid bitch. Entrant number 26 is Shotzi Blackheart. Naomi saves herself with the steps and the barricade. Entrant number 27 is Carmella. Naomi standing on the Spanish announce table at this point. Flair hits natural selection onto Carmella. Beth Phoenix hits the Glam Slam on Flair. Flair through the ropes to the outside, so she's not eliminated. Entrant number 28 is Tegan Nox. Naomi is now on the German announce table. Beth hits the Glam Slam to Tegan. Entrant number 29 is Santina Marella. What the fuck? Beth is really pissed off. He pulls the Cobra from his bra and then eliminates himself. So at least he didn't, eliminate anybody. And people are pissed, saying, oh, he wasted a Rumble spot. To be fair, Dana Brooke and Lana were wastes of Rumble spots as well. So, I mean, fuck you want to say. Entrant number 30 is Shayna Baszler. She eliminates Xia Li and then Tegan Nox. She gets Zelina Vega in the Cure Feud clutch over the ropes. Then she eliminates her. Then Blackheart is eliminated by Baszler right after. Naomi makes a bridge to the steps with the top of the announce table. Makes it back to the match. Super kick is caught by Baszler. Carmella is gone. Baszler tosses Storm out, followed by Naomi. Heart attack is hit on Baszler. Then Beth turns on Natty, getting back at her for the 2018 one. Then she takes them both over the rope, but neither is out. Beth tries to eliminate Charlotte, but she gets tossed out by Baszler. Charlotte takes Baszler out with her legs, and Flair wins 10 out of 10. Jesse is 4-0. I am 3-1 on predictions. Very great Rumble match. The ending could have been better, though, since it was obvious that, as soon as Flair came in that late, it's like, oh, okay, she's winning. It's like, there's nothing else. As soon as I saw her come in, I was like, okay, she's probably winning this match now. That's bullshit. Now, Jesse and I were both rooting for her to get eliminated too, which is like, for us to predict somebody and then root against them in the match is kind of like a very funny thing, but it does happen very often. Like, we're like, we don't want this person to win. We just think they're going to win. Match number 5, SmackDown Women's Championship match, Bayley versus Lacey Evans. Prediction was Bayley for both. And Charlotte has not announced who she's going to be facing yet. It was rumored she was going to pop up on NXT this week and challenge Rhea Ripley, but she didn't, so who knows? Your guess is as good as mine, guys. Bayley tries to remove the turnbuckle. She's in some pain. She seems to tweak her knee on awkward landing. She was faking it. Starts going after Evans. Elbow drop. She's in control for majority of the match. She taunts. Lacey moves it. She goes for a move on the turnbuckle. She botched it slightly, but recovers to get a different sort of move in. Bayley grabs the tights on pinfall. Retains 9 out of 10. Jesse's 5-0. I'm 4-1 on predictions. Good match. Bit of a shitty finish, but still glad to see Bayley's title reign continue. I like Lacey Evans. She's a lot better than when she first debuted, but I still think it's a little early for her to get the title. Match number 6, Universal Championship strap match, The Fiend versus Daniel Bryan. Prediction was The Fiend for both. Fiend's entrance is still the best thing in WWE right now. Fight me on that. I don't fucking care. Yes, kicks in the corner. Daniel going wild on him already. Powerbomb to Daniel, taking him down. Whips him with the strap. Drop kick through the ropes, followed by a suicide dive. Daniel slammed face first in the post. More whipping on the sides, back and chest. Uranagi, neck snap. Fiend taunts a bit. Daniel fights back with some kicks. Sister Abigail's reversed. A big kick, a running knee. Fiend kicks out. Bryan dives off the top rope into the Fiend, dragging him into the ring post over and over using the strap. Knee off the apron by Bryan. Big clothesline after by the Fiend. And then Cole tells him to get the hell away from the announce table, which was pretty funny. Bryan goes low multiple times on the German announce table. DDT onto the table, starts whipping the Fiend with the strap. Hits the yes kicks. Fiend's back up, asks for more, whips him in the face, followed by a kick. Stomps to the face. Running knee is caught by Sister Abigail out of fucking nowhere for a 2 count. Mandible claw up top, but Bryan counters it into a triangle hanging over the rope. Fiend gets him back in. Daniel traps the arm. Yes lock is in with the strap over his face. Fiend fights out. Repeated punches to the face, whipping Bryan with the strap again. Sister Abigail is reversed into a running knee for a 2 count. Stare down as Bryan starts to stand back up. Fiend taking the whips from the strap. Mandible claw in and a Uranagi with it in. Fiend retains 10 out of 10. Jesse 6-0. I'm 5-1. I think it's the first strap match I've ever seen. I could be wrong on that, but it was fantastic. The storytelling between the two was amazing. The match was brutal and chaotic. After the match, Daniel was being checked on after the Fiend disappeared when the lights went out. He stands up using the rope for help, but falls back down. He gets help to the back, but ends up walking up in the end anyway. Excuse me. And I do want to say congratulations to Daniel Bryan and Brie Bella, and also Nikki Bella, as both the Bella twins are pregnant about a week and a half apart, which, congrats to you guys. Match number 7, the Raw Women's Championship match, Becky Lynch versus Asuka. Prediction was Lynch for both. Lynch gets the disarmor in on the ropes, missile drop kicks, control shifting a lot throughout the match. Bexploder attempted on the apron, but Asuka fights back, tries for a German suplex on the apron. Suplex dropping Asuka face first onto the outside of the apron, off of the apron, sorry. Drop kick off the apron takes Asuka down. Bexploder into the barricade. Leg drop off the top rope for a 2 count as Asuka kicks out. Asuka starts dropping Lynch, or drops Lynch, gets a 2 count. Hip attack into Lynch into the post. As she goes to pull her back in, Lynch fights back. Suplex is blocked. Becky hangs her up on the rope with a kick to follow that, and then a rock bottom off of the rope. Asuka locks in, but Lynch gets the bottom rope, barely saving herself. German suplex followed by some kicks to the face, trying to get the ref back as he checks on Lynch. Lynch stops the ref from calling the match off. Asuka hits the yes kicks. 2 count off of them. Disarmor countered into a 2 count. Tries for it again. Reverse DDT followed by a 2 count. Ref caught in the corner. Missed, avoided as Becky kicks her in the gut. Disarmor. Asuka taps. Lynch retains. 10 out of 10. 7-0 for Jesse. 6-1 for me. Great match. It was awesome to see Lynch finally beat Asuka. The mist on Asuka's face was a nice touch at the end. And it was a fantastic match between the two, just like previous. On Raw, Charlotte faced off against Asuka in a one-on-one match that ended in DQ as Kairi Sane got involved and started attacking her. But yeah, that's about it. Match number 8, the men's Royal Rumble match. Predictions. Jesse predicted Cain Velasquez. I predicted Drew McIntyre. Street Profits were backstage. Hell yeah, always makes me happy. Talking about the Royal Rumble, and Dawkins beatboxes some theme songs to it. Booker T comes out to be on commentary with Corey and Cole. Lashley and Rusev were both pulled out of the Rumble after a brawl earlier in the day. Also not in the match ended up being R-Truth, Otis, Tucker, Buddy Murphy, and a few other people who made up for some more, who were on the list when I looked it up, and then were just taken off at some point and made for more surprise, and more surprises were allowed to be in, which I ended up liking. Entrant number 1 obviously was Brock Lesnar. Entrant number 2 is Elias. Rest in peace, my friend. Lesnar runs out to attack Elias as he sings, slams the guitar on his back. Elias is thrown out. Number 3 is Rowan, and yes, he has the cage. He's immediately eliminated. Robert Roode, the first surprise entrant, comes in the match at number 4, F5, and he's gone after. Entrant number 5 is John Morrison. He gets a belly-to-belly suplex over the top rope, which he fucking sold like crazy. He did 2 flips, and he's gone. Entrant number 6 is Kofi Kingston. Actually gets some offense in. Entrant number 7 is Rey Mysterio in a Batman attire. Entrant number 8 is Big E. They go to attack Lesnar. Trouble in Paradise is hit. Big Ending is hit. 619. A corner spear. Mysterio gets eliminated after. Lesnar jumps off Big E's back and takes down Kofi. Big E is then eliminated. F5 and Kofi is gone. Entrant number 9 is Cesaro. And please, dear God, do not let him die. Cesaro is then immediately eliminated. Number 10 is Shelton Benjamin. This should be fun. He hugs Paul. Paul says he's happy to see him. They shake. There's a shake of hands and a hug. They decide to team up, it seems. Then Lesnar turns on him with a German suplex, then hits him out. Entrant number 11 is Shinsuke Nakamura, who's then eliminated. Entrant number 12 is MVP. Well, that's a nice surprise. Lesnar dances to his theme song. He's in a Black Panther attire, chases Heyman. Lesnar pulls him in the ring. MVP gets some offense in. F5, he's gone. Entrant number 13, bask in his fucking glory, the NXT North American Champion, Keith Lee, who had a very great showing, or who had a very great thing on NXT this past Wednesday, before Damian Priest and Dominik Dijakovic came out and interrupted him, and then they had a match, Dijakovic and Priest. Gets some big offense. Number 14 is Braun Strowman. He goes after both. German suplex to Braun, then Keith. More German suplexes. Lee and Strowman going after each other, and then Lesnar dumps them both out. Number 15 is Ricochet. He gets caught off the crossbody. Cole, shut up. He's the goddamn world champion. His job is to defend the fucking title, you dumbass. Now let me specify what I'm talking about in this situation, because if you didn't watch the Royal Rumble, Michael Cole on commentary says, I don't want to hear anything about anything more about him not showing up or defending his title. He's the fucking goddamn WWE World Heavyweight Champion, Michael. His job is to defend the fucking title, not sit on his ass at home like a lazy fucking piece of shit. I don't want a fucking champion who's never there. His job is to defend the title, you fucking bland piece of shit. Like, goddamn, Michael, I hate you enough as it is, but you make it so fucking easy to hate you more. Entrant number 16, my wonderful pick, Drew McIntyre, entering at the exact same spot he entered last year's Royal Rumble. Took off his gloves. Ricochet kicks Brock Lesnar in the balls. Claymore, bye-bye Lesnar, hell yeah. And then Ricochet gets tossed out like he was a sack of potatoes. Entrant number 17 is The Miz. McIntyre's eyeing Lesnar the whole time. Then he throws Miz out. Fans are chanting, na 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 na, na 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 na, hey hey hey, goodbye to Brock Lesnar, which was awesome. Entrant number 18 is AJ Styles. Entrant number 19 is Dolph Ziggler. Entrant number 20 is Carl Anderson. All three start taking it to Drew McIntyre. They try to eliminate him, but they fail, and then they turn on Ziggler. Carl Anderson was a surprise entrant as well, for those of you wondering. So far, Keith Lee, MVP, Benjamin, Cesaro, and Robert Roode are the only people who are surprise entrants into the Rumble. Entrant number 21 was the biggest shock of the night. I don't think anyone actually thought this was going to happen, but on this day, I see clearly Edge returned after a 9-year hiatus. Well, not really hiatus, 9-year retirement, and it was the best fucking thing in the world, and I loved it. Just everything about Edge coming back was the best. He did some stuff on Raw that I'll talk about after I'm done with the review, but it was awesome. Edge being back in a WWE ring and wrestling is just... It makes me and Jesse feel like kids again, because like Edge was the guy we looked up to when we were young. He was our favorite superstar one of our favorites. And it was really cool to show my brother, hey, Edge is back. Like, this is awesome for us because, like, we all loved Edge growing up. So he hits a spear on, like, everyone, including Dolph Ziggler, which the fucking production crew pulled a 2016 AJ Styles entering the Royal Rumble bullshit because they fucking cut away right as Edge hit the spear. Like, are you fucking shitting me? And then Dolph Ziggler called the production crew out on Twitter. Like, yes. Goes face to face with Styles, hits a spear, which Styles did sadly get injured off of. He basically oversold it and did like a backflip and landed awkwardly on his shoulder and ended up injuring himself slightly. Entrant number 22 is King Corbin. Seems somebody else was taken out of the Rumble because of, you know, a lot of people being surprised. Styles gets eliminated by Edge. Entrant number 23 is Matt Riddle, another surprise. So obviously at this point I was like, okay, it's probably Otis, Tucker, Truth, and there's a few other people that obviously, yeah. Corbin takes out Riddle, I think is supposed to say. Entrant number 24 is Luke Gallows. What the fuck, man? Like, this is what I was saying. Like, what the fuck? There's so many surprises. Entrant number 25, Deep Six to Edge. Corbin's out by McIntyre. Entrant number 25 is Randy Orton. RKO to Gallows, RKO to Anderson. Stares down Edge. They take out Gallows and Anderson together. Number 26 is Roman Reigns. Ziggler is then eliminated by Reigns. 27 is Kevin Owens. Cannonballs in the corner. Pop-up powerbomb. Stunner to Reigns. RKO to Owens, avoiding into a stunner. Entrant number 28 is Aleister Black. Claymore is caught with a black mass. Entrant number 29 is Samoa Joe. Joe and Owens going at it. Entrant number 30 is Seth Rollins. Murphy and AOP are with him to help him as best possible. Brawling with Owens and Joe outside, attacking everyone. Stomp to Reigns. Black stops Rollins from eliminating him. Black is gone. Started Rollins. He's caught by AOP and thrown back in. Owens is eliminated by AOP and Rollins. Murphy breaks up the coquina and clutch, and then he's eliminated and then Joe is eliminated by Rollins. Edge comes back. Seth in the middle of all four men. So the final five are Seth Rollins, who's in the middle. Then we have Edge, Randy Orton, Roman Reigns, and Drew McIntyre in the corners. I had a prediction of the final four, and it actually came true because it does end up being who I thought it was going to be. I wanted it to be a really cool situation that would lead to like the final four of a Claymore, a spear, what was it going to be? A Claymore, a spear, an RKO, and then another spear. Thought it would be really cool. Superman punch to Rollins, tag power slam by Ray RKO, then a Claymore kick. He's eliminated, and I actually called the final four of it being Reigns, McIntyre, Edge, and Orton. Ray RKO attacking McIntyre and Reigns. RKO to Drew. Spear to Drew. Tag team RKO to Drew. Orton teases RKO on Edge, and then Edge turns on him and tosses Orton out. Back and forth strikes. Reigns hits a Superman punch, leapfrogs the spear, and Edge hits him with one of his own. Edge leapfrogged it. Reigns holds on, pulls Edge over. McIntyre crawls in. Edge is gone. Throws Reigns out after a claim. Drew McIntyre then throws Reigns out after a Claymore. 20 out of 10. Both Jesse and myself end up at 7 out of 1 on predictions. And holy shit, that was the best match I've seen in a long fucking time. And everything in that match was just amazing. The pay-per-view in whole for me was 5 stars. So let's talk about what happened on Raw after this. So Drew McIntyre called out Brock Lesnar, obviously. He then had a handicap match, which he won against Carl Anderson and Luke Gallows, which then Brock Lesnar came out and F5 Drew McIntyre. Randy came out and interrupted Edge as Edge was talking in the middle of the ring. He attacked him. He hit an RKO. He hit a single-person concerto, which was fucking scary to see. He was going to go for something else, but he ended up deciding against it. I'm guessing they talked, and he's like, are you sure you think you can take this? And they went for something that looked a little bit safer, because initially he did the thing with the chair on the neck where you stomp on it, and I was like, that's gonna end in a bad situation. And yeah, that's about it. Samoa Joe and Kevin Owens faced Seth and Buddy for the Raw Tag Team Championships, and Samoa Joe had to be taken out early from the match because of a concussion, and it seems like he could be gone again, which kind of sucks because Samoa Joe is fantastic in the ring, and having him injured again really sucks. But Murphy and Rollins did end up retaining. Yeah, I think that's about it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will see you all in the next one. Let me know what you guys thought about Royal Rumble and Worlds Collide down in the comments below. Stay golden. Peace.